A doubleheader sweep and a series sweep here from Citi Field. I'm Sam Davis, breaking down all the action. They won Game 1 by a final score of 4-1. Game 2 was a lot closer, 5-4 your final. In Game 1, the Mets offense had 12 hits to score their 4 runs. All 4 of those runs were driven in by Brandon Nimmo, who had a big 3-run homer in the second inning to get the scoring started in the first game. The Mets improved their record to 47-10 when scoring 4 or more runs this season, as they did so in both games of the doubleheader. The Mets offense did strand 7 base runners in Game 1, but that wasn't the story thanks to a really solid performance from Marcus Stroman, who cruised through 5 innings, giving up just 1 hit and striking out 7. He got into some trouble in the 6th as the Nats got 3 straight base runners and scored a run, but Aaron Loup came into the game and forced a double play with the bases loaded to end that scoring chance. Edwin Diaz got the save in the 7th. 4-1 was your final in Game 1. Game 2, the Mets also put out an impressive offensive performance with 10 hits, making 22 hits combined in the doubleheader. 5 runs in Game 2, of course. The scoring started for the Mets in Game 2 in the 4th inning with back-to-back doubles from Michael Conforto and J.D. Davis. For Conforto, it was his 4th hit of the doubleheader, which gives him a .318 batting average in the last 7 games. Jonathan Villar added a really important home run in the 6th inning to give the Mets insurance runs. It made the lead 4-1 at the time, but it was incredibly important because in the top of the 7th, between Jerry's Familia and Trevor May, who actually started the inning, the Mets gave up 3 runs to tie the game at 4, which was certainly very disappointing. And then we head to the bottom of the 7th, where that disappointment was translated to excitement, maybe some sort of relief for these Mets fans, as Pete Alonso hit a walk-off homer to give the Mets the lead and to win that game 5-4 in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Luis Rojas postgame talked about how important it was and what the offense did right in this series against the Nats.
This changed everything here. This is the guys that we know. They hunt fastballs and they make adjustments on stuff that's in the zone hanging, and they did it. JD drove it, Villar drove it. Guys got to the fastball, and then I think that's how we're supposed to swing the bat. That's the hitters that we have and that we know, and I'm just glad that we're doing it game to game. It's not just showing up one game and then it just disappears. The guys were swinging and they're making hard contact. That last hit of the game, Pete was ready early and he was able to lay it off that 1-0 breaking ball, and then he got the fastball again and he didn't miss it. So we saw that a lot, and that's why the guys, I think, were able to put some good at bats and drive some balls, hit some extra bases.
Despite all the losing the Mets have been doing, today's doubleheader sweep moved the Mets within a half game of first place with the Phillies, who salvaged the series finale today against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Speaking of those Dodgers, they come into town for a 3-game series beginning tomorrow night at 7:10. For a lineup that is looking to keep the production rolling after a nice series against the Nats, they're going to be tested as they face Julio Urias, Walker Buehler, and Max Scherzer this weekend for the Dodgers. Friday begins a stretch where the Mets have 13 straight games against the Giants and Dodgers, leaders out there in the NL West. Marcus Stroman talked about the mindset of the team heading into that difficult stretch in between games today.
I live in the moment, man. I haven't even looked at tomorrow, to be honest with you, so I couldn't tell you about the next stretch. Like I said, I stay super present, as does this team. We have a lot to accomplish. Right now, we have another game. So we're just focused on each and every day. I don't think we're looking too forward in the future. I think when you do that, I think that's kind of when you start to play lackadaisical and things kind of start to go backwards. So I think staying present in the moment is the key to life.
I had your coverage today. I'll have your coverage all weekend long. Wrapping up today's doubleheader, I'm Sam Davis, WFUV Sports.